Hey, I want to give an update. I want to make this short since I'm pretty tired and the lighting's not too good. I have been on, to now is the Sunday after Thanksgiving. I had treatment a week ago, and after treatment, I normally get flu-like symptoms. I'm really, really tired and wiped out for a day or two. And this time I just have been like that ever since treatment. It completely wiped me out, and then I never bounced. Yesterday I had a window and I thought, oh, now finally I'm starting to feel better. And I did a bunch of stuff, and then I think it just went away. I have no idea. It didn't last, and now I'm back to feeling like I just had treatment. Like I literally feel like I just had treatment like today, and it's been a week. Um, I don't know. With me, if I have a flu or something, I can't tell the difference really, because I often have flu-like symptoms. I often feel like I have a flu. I often live there. This has been going on so consistently, so many days, and I have the unusual additional symptoms this week of like the headache I get after treatment that's persisted, and these like migraines that have started, or something that's very, very like, I haven't been someone who's had migraines, but I've been having something that seems to perhaps fit that description. It just, I want to turn everything off, be in the dark, be quiet. Everything hurts my head worse. My eyes hurt, light hurts. Can't think. And just like even moving and touching things, touching me hurts. I don't know what that is, but that's been going on a lot this week. God, I'm not someone who gets headaches, and just headaches haven't been a concern, but this week it's been just a headache every day, large parts of the day. Right now I feel flushed. I feel feverish, but my temperature says I'm not. Um, I don't know. Um, I have gotten like a flu before and didn't really know it. Like everybody else, then I found out like someone I lived with would get the flu after me, and they had all the same symptoms I normally had. So, I mean, that's my best guess that I probably had the flu in previous years. So it's possible that I have some flu. I mean, that's what this feels like, but that's what these symptoms always feel like when they come up. So either that, or I'm just in a flare, or treatment didn't work, or I responded poorly to this treatment, or had a reaction to this treatment. Maybe my immune system was kind of messed up going in or something, like more than usual. I also changed medications earlier this month, several weeks ago, stopped the steroid, now on a thyroid medicine. Maybe it's a reaction to that thyroid medicine, which is supposed to treat Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism. It's not supposed to make you more tired. It's supposed to do the opposite. But I mean, this is more than just tired. This is like just feeling really sick. Like you don't want to move. It's more than weak. It's like you just want it to end. Although that's been the last 4 years. I just want it to end. I just want to get better. Oh my gosh. Told someone the other day, like, you just like if I never had to lay on the couch ever again, a single time, never even had that opportunity, wasn't allowed to lay, like, got better and didn't have to lay down on the couch or lay down in bed during the day ever again, I would be 100%. Like, I never want to do this again in my life. Um, I never was a person prior to this who wanted, like, I was one of those people who never took naps, who never, like, I don't like resting. I don't like, I sleep, and then, like, I would lay down, go to sleep immediately, wake up the next day, go running, work like crazy, clean my house. Like, I'm very go-getter, very go. And then this is torture. Laying around is literally torture. Like, personality wise, I can hardly imagine anything worse. There's hardly a worse curse that could that I could get than to be too tired to do things. Um, I'm a doer, not a relaxer, not a rester, not a chill out person. Um, I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy watching TV. I don't enjoy watching movies all the time. I don't enjoy laying around. I like achieving things, accomplishing things, doing things, trying new things, getting better at things, having skills, hobbies, reading. I love reading. I can't read. I can't. This sickness has made it so I can't follow the words. I can't understand them. They get jostled in my head now, even though I used to read Russian literature and extremely difficult, very dry, historical nonfiction. Um, and I can't make it through a Star Wars junior fiction book now. Most of the time, every once in a while, I might make some like dent in one. It's 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 like the perfect curse for me sometimes, I think, almost, to take away my ability to do things and my ability to read things and be who I am. But anyway, I digress. I've actually been, I will say, like, I have been, despite like the negativity just now, or just like that frustration you hear coming out, I've actually been so positive and upbeat. Despite feeling sick, I've been like, a lot of times when I'm stuck in bed, because I'm so frustrated, I do get down. Anybody would get down. It's horrible. You're just like laying there and you feel horrible and you're alone. So it's been actually really great that on top of all that, I've been staying, like, I this week have oddly not felt sad or depressed, despite all this happening. So that's great. I can't really explain why. I think it's mostly just because I just had some good days and weeks. Like, they weren't great. They weren't like healthy, but they were like on it was on an improvement. I don't know if it's the steroid or just, treatments, or like I was saying, I think maybe that plasmapheresis was helping this year. I'm like hopeful about a lot of things. I'm hopeful about stem cell if plasmapheresis and IVIG don't work. I'm hopeful about my new doctor finding out about Hashimoto's and treating that, and hopeful that that's going to lead to some better things. So like I think hope has really changed. Like right now my mindset's really good because I think, well, if I'm sick just for now, if I'm sick this week, okay, I can bear that because I think there might be a light at the end of this tunnel. I have a lot of hope that these things we're doing, or one of them is going to pan out, and that I'm not going to be stuck here forever. So I can deal with a rough week or two. Right now, there's not really a whole lot to do. I am going to go. My nurse suggested I go get a COVID test just because some of my symptoms sound like they could be COVID. I haven't had a lot of exposure to other people, just her. So it's unlikely. And, my boyfriend's not having any symptoms either, but a lot of people can be asymptomatic or have very mild symptoms. He has been more tired than usual. I don't know. My nurse said she'd appreciate it if I did. So I'm going to do that. And tomorrow I'll get that test and just, check, make sure, make sure that's not a factor here, but I doubt it is. But yeah, just that's the update. And I hope next week will be better than this one. I have treatment in 1 week and I can't wait.